Greetings from the Eastern Heartland in Dubai. This is update on P2B's case now. Drama as Presidential Court rejects Labour Party representatives in P2B's case against the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, who has been declared as the winner by the electoral umpire. Now, as we're speaking, the Presidential Election Petitions Court is already sitting in Abuja now, and from the available information confirmed, they have rejected the names mentioned before it as those representing Labour Party in that case. Now we have this report that as the proceedings started, the LP presidential candidate, that's Mr. Peter Obi, stood up to announce his appearance as the first petitioner. That is the tradition, because the tradition demands that when judges enter the courtroom, parties are to announce their appearance, while the lawyers in the case will do the same. Now, after Obi did announce his own appearance, the Labour Party national woman leader, Mrs. Dudu Manuga, announced her appearance as the second party representing Labour Party. But while Obi and Manuga were speaking, Labour Party factional chairman Lamidi Apapa stood up and he was trying to identify himself. No microphone was given to him. Imagine that. So she interrupted Manuga, the woman leader, who was speaking at that moment. And so the 5-man panel of the court, led by Justice Haruna Samani, was not happy about that development. This kind of drama, what for? And they said, I quote, "We are not writing anybody's name representing the Labour Party." End of quote. That's what they said. They are not writing anybody's name. Immediately, Lamidi Papa stood up and made that and tried to, announce himself. They said they are not ready to write anybody's name. Go and use your hand to write your name there. Apapa Lamidi. Nobody knows where he comes from. Is he from the moon? To disorganize Labour Party? Yes, of course, he's doing a hatchet job. He's an impostor. There's no doubt about it. Because we know how Labour Party started. Julius Abure, though I am not the spokesperson of Labour Party, but we observe what's happening in our environment, our milieu. And so we must say the truth at all times, because conscience is an open wound, and the truth that can heal it, and that is what we are ready to do in this media. So Julius Abure was the chairman up until now. That is all we have seen from Labour Party. So whoever is spreading himself is doing so, at the detriment of the country. Yes. What is democracy without opposition? What is democracy without people being on the other side and there are other people on the other side? Must every person support one man? So you are lording it over to people, lording it over on them to support you. You see, this is a cake politics or politicking, if you like. A cake politicking. You use your power, resources you have looted from the people's treasury to intimidate and harass them. Thereby, you know what you're doing? To disorganize the other party. Because you have seen that the party is strong now. And your duty is to destroy it so that you'll be doing your things with impunity and abracadabra. I think the best way of strengthening your own party is to deliver dividends of democracy, like we say in this part of the world. Dividends of democracy. I think that is the best way to strengthen your party than to go and plant evil seed in the other party to disorganize them. What kind of society do you want to build by that? Okay? So what we are saying is this, in as much as we have advised people initially not to contest that election because we know the outcome. We know what the outcome will be. Nigeria is not prepared to conduct a free and fair election. They're not prepared to run a democracy. What they're doing is democracy, government of the rich. The Tinubu's own will be the worst case of government of the elite, the rich, the affluence, the wealthy. That is what we're about to see. And so what Lamidi is doing is to disgrace and embarrass himself. And that's why I'm speaking to you. They have chased him out of the courtroom. Yes, they have chased him out of the courtroom. It's a nonsense. They are making nonsense of this democracy they say they are practicing. They are making nonsense of it. International community will be watching them. Those who are practicing democracy indeed will be laughing at them. What kind of democracy is this? The ruling party will go and cause trouble in the other party? Obviously. You see into a party crisis because they have money, they have looted from people's treasury, and they will go and they will start lobbying, bribing people, bribing them to cause confusion, commotion, and bad blood in the party. So, well, that is Nigerian thing. We know how they behave. So it's no alien to their character and their tradition. It's a normal thing as long as they are concerned. That is how they play politics. Not to provide the people with social amenities or basic infrastructure. They don't do that. What they do is to see anywhere they will stop people from voicing out their mind. Anywhere they will stop free speech. That's why Lai Mohammed is fighting everything. I'm sorry to digress, but permit me to do that. Lai Mohammed fighting to stop free press so that people will not say anything. They'll be doing whatever they like. And they say it's democracy. What kind of democracy is that? What kind of version is that? So that is what is happening in the court. Remember what the military have said. The military said, people are free to leave if they want to leave. That's Nigerian military said that. So military officers converged and said, if they are marginalizing you, you are free to go. You are free to leave the contraption. That's what they have said. And that is our stand. So for those who went and collected mandate that is not for them, the mandate for other people. The Nigerians gave mandate to another person, and impunity and everything, collected it, and they think it can fly. I think we'll come down and beat the drums. So we are watching and seeing what's happening, because we know that this country is a failed nation completely. So the end is what we are anticipating, and that is when people will go their separate ways. So we encourage people to be, whatever he's doing, to reclaim his mandate. But one thing we are assuring them is this: it will all end in victory for all Nigerians, and that is when Nigeria will reestablish themselves. People will go their separate ways, and that is peace will be restored, prosperity will come to people's doorsteps, and people would live their life fulfilled. But in this contraption, nowhere. No matter whoever becomes the president, nothing good will come out of this Nigeria. It's like a doomed nation, you know? That is it. Look, we keep updating you on this